Good morning and welcome to your weekend healthy chat. I'm your host, Dr. Sara, and today we have a great show lined up for you. We have Robie Mackerley from the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, as well as Sybil Medina from our very own Middletown Community Health Center. Good morning, ladies, and welcome.
Good morning.
Well, we're very happy to have you both here. So to start, we'll start with Robie a little bit. So tell us what the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce is, what it provides for the community, and how you became involved with it.
The Tri-State Chamber of Commerce is a local nonprofit organization, and we are made up of members of local businesses. We are in the whole tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. And our goal is to facilitate relationship between business owners and the community, and our upcoming race.
I've been hearing a lot of buzz about it. So what's the upcoming race?
So the 18th annual Tri-State Classic is coming up October 13th, and it's just one of our fundraisers that we do to help support our organization. And one of our big things this year, our proceeds, as we did last year, going to breast cancer awareness. We are in Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so trying to keep with the theme. And that seems to be working out really well. So we have a 5K and a 10K.
And when is that?
It's Sunday, October 13th. And our registration starts at 7:30. The race kicks off, the 5K kicks off at 8:30, and the 10K at 9 o'clock. Nice and early on a Sunday.
How big was the event last year?
I think we had over 400 runners last year. It
Great.
was a record race for us. So we had beautiful weather, and we had a lot of big teams come from different businesses, and they came out to support the race, and it went really well.
So I know MCHC is one of the big supporters of the race. How did we get involved with that, Sybil?
We always see as our chambers as business partners, and we've been providing service in Port Jervis for about 5 years now. We've been providing services 40 years in Orange County. We always look for ways to immerse ourselves in the communities that we serve, and the Tri-State Chamber has been an important partner for us, and we're, I believe, Diamond Level sponsors.
Yes,
so,
you are.
Yes. Very nice.
Yep.
Well, that's good. And I heard that you'll be participating in the 5K personally. So
Yes.
That's awesome. I
Yes.
think my hubby and my brother are going to do the 10K. I'm trying to work up some courage to do the 5K, so we'll have to see.
It's my first 5K, so I'm very, very excited.
Oh, you're going to be fine. I'm sure it's going to go well. Are you also participating in the race?
No.
No!
I'm running the race from the higher level.
So
It's
from
hard to
behind the
participate.
scenes, not an
Yes.
active.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it is
okay.
an awesome course. So even if you've never run a race before, this is a good race to run. Your number
And where does
one.
the course go?
It goes through. We start down at the Erie Depot, and
And
then
it's at 8:30? Is that for
8:30
the
is the 5K. Yeah, we start down there. Our registration is right there.
Okay.
We have music all along the race route, which is really nice. It's motivating.
And who is that provided by?
We have a lot of volunteers that come out and just set up stations along the route. I think we have 8 different stations that are either going to be set up with, an MP3 player or a live musician.
Oh, wow.
So,
That's
yeah,
great.
So it's very nice. We've and it's the 10K actually runs down through Laurel Grove, which is a nice route.
Oh,
It's very beautiful down there.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, we have a lot of the police and ambulance come and help us. We have about, I want to say, somewhere between 60 and 80 volunteers. The kids from the Port Jervis High School come out and help us. And it takes a lot of coordination to make it happen. But then it goes through Port Jervis. The 10K actually goes into Matamoros. The 5K doesn't go into Matamoros, but it comes down into that side there. And before you head over to Matamoros, you cut over to the Riverside Park.
Okay, and is that where the race completes at
That's
the Riverside
right.
Park?
Yeah, we'll have the Outbacks coming again
Ooh,
this
delicious.
year. Yeah,
Maybe
they're
I will
providing
do the 5K.
lunch. Yep, they did a great job for us last year. They set up in the where they have the grills and everything right there at the end of the race, and we do our awards ceremony and have free massages and
Wow. So
it's
now
a
does
lot of
every
fun.
participant get the Outback?
Every participant gets the Outback. That's part of your registration fee. Is lunch is included.
Oh, great.
So so we're very excited. It's a fun day, and we get a lot of kids. I mean, even little kids can come and do the 5K. We've got a lot of people who come. Some will push strollers with their kids in it. We discourage anybody from doing that on the 10K because it is a little far and
Yeah, that'd be a little
it's
difficult.
a little challenging. But
a lot of upper body strength in order to do that.
Yeah. But it's a lot of fun, and we have some big sponsors, MCHC, and then we have the Bon Secours, of course, is another diamond level, and we have Orange and Rockland.
Oh,
they always help us out, but we have a lot of sponsors that have stepped up this year and helped us. It takes quite a bit to pull this off, so it's a big event.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So now with MCHC being a part of it, are there other people from the organization doing the 5K and the 10K?
We're going to have some people, we're trying to gather up some walkers because not everybody's
looking. Okay, maybe I will do it. If it's slow and steady, right?
Yeah, we're trying to gather up some more staff members to participate. And we have talked to all of our Port Jervis staff as well. We keep sending out emails to all staff, reminding all staff that we will be there. And we're going to have a little bit of a table.
Oh, good. So what's going to be at the table?
We are still working on it.
Okay, and is that going to be at the end of the race or at the beginning? Or
I believe it's at the beginning.
Okay.
Yes. So,
and just a little bit about advertisement, about where we are.
The services we provide. We are really interdisciplinary in Port Jervis, which is great because we have dental as well as our primary care services, women's health, internal medicine, and pediatrics.
Most important, pediatrics.
Yes. And we have our great WIC program. So that definitely is a great site and provide information about our hours and hopefully pictures of our providers. And we were working on those.
Hey, we'll get some pictures out there. No, but that's good because at least it gives you the chance to say, okay, here we are in the community. This is what we're about. This is the services provided. Because even now, we've been there for about 2 years and we still get questions on it. Oh, I didn't realize you guys were there. So no, it's great that we'll have a little booth there. So that'll definitely help with that.
Yes. Yeah. More information, the better.
Exactly. Okay, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. We're here with Robie Mackerley from the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, as well as Sybil Medina from the Middletown Community Health Center. And we were just wrapping up discussing the 5K and 10K that'll be offered. When is that again?
October 13th.
So yeah, we hope
Sunday.
To see everybody there, large crowd.
Yes, we hope so.
And we'll keep our fingers crossed for nice weather.
Yes,
that's
make a
definite. So now, besides the 5K, 10K, what are some of the things that the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce is providing to the area? What are some of the other projects going on?
Well, our big push this year is really to reach out to all of our members and really put the spotlight on them and show our community what they're doing. We do monthly networking events in the whole area, so we do them in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, as well as New York.
If you don't mind me asking, how many members are involved with the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce?
We have a couple hundred members.
Oh, great.
Yes, and we are growing. I think we had probably 20 new members sign up just over the summer.
That's excellent.
Yeah, which is very good. So we're really trying to give our members what they need to be able to grow and give them what they need to be able to help our community.
Right.
So everybody, we're doing featured member stories where we go out and meet each one of our members. We sit down and talk with them and do featured stories on them. And it's amazing. Our members are just amazing. I'm amazed with everyone I meet. They all have a very passionate, intensity to what they do. They're here for a reason. They love this community. They want to give back to this community. And I think our role is to help them reach out and provide what our community needs, be that liaison in between the two. So that's our big push this year, is to have more events where they can come out, meet each other, and kind of communicate to the community what they provide, as well as what the community needs. They can provide that back to them. So,
and how does someone become a member of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce?
You would just go out to our website at www.tristatechamber.org.
Okay,
and you just go under the page that says "Join Our Chamber." Very easy, yeah.
And I saw that you can also register for the 5K, 10K that way as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have everything online. There's a race page out there, and we are still accepting applicants for the race. We're also accepting donations for the breast cancer awareness, and so we're hoping that everybody who has signed up, or even if you haven't signed up, you can go out there and click on donate or join our team. We have a Tri-State Classic team under American Cancer Society. And, we're doing our best to raise as much as we can there. So
yeah, especially with the big breast cancer month that's going on right now.
Yeah.
And how much is the race for the 5K or the 10K?
If you register before race day, it's $20. And the day of the race, it's $25.
Okay. And so you can sign up at the last minute in case we have some people we just have to push to get there.
Absolutely. A lot of people wait to see what the weather is going to be.
Exactly.
So.
I was just thinking that in my head when I said let's wish for good weather.
Yes. Yeah, we've been very fortunate, though. The last 4 years that I've been involved with the race, it's always been beautiful weather, and it's always turned out really nice. So I hope we keep that going.
No, that's great. Yeah. And are there other member events coming up? I know you had said...
well, we have our holiday parade coming up in December.
Oh, great.
And it's the Rick Drew Holiday Parade. I think it's our 42nd.
Wow.
I'm not sure what it is. There's a page on that as well. But yeah, we're just putting out, and we do get a big turnout with the community with that. A lot of Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, a lot of different teams, and they come out and set it all up, and it's a lot of fun. So that's coming up in the first week, I believe, in December.
That's great.
So yeah, we do that for the kids, and it's a nice event.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've been there many times myself growing up.
Good.
So I'm sure we'll be back again this year.
Excellent.
Now, for Sybil, I know we talked a little bit about what MCHC offers right here in Port Jervis. What are some of the other services MCHC provides, and where are they located?
Sure. We have other satellite locations in Middletown, in Pine Bush, Montgomery. We have a school-based health center actually on the BOCES campus in Goshen, and we are going to be opening up in Washingtonville. And we also have a mobile health van. Our mobile health van at the moment is really promotional and health education. We have not really used it for service as of yet.
Okay.
But we are always moving and grooving and always doing new things, so it will be going out. We also received a grant for a mobile dental van, and we are looking at purchasing that as well. We have one big project going on. It's our the O&W building in Middletown. What we're looking to do is actually consolidate our sites. We have women's health, internal medicine, and pediatrics in 2 locations in Middletown. We're looking to bring all the locations under one roof.
Kind of like we are in Port Jervis.
Exactly. Dental will stay at North Street. We will not be bringing dental over because that is a beautiful historic building even in and of itself. But the O&W Restoration Project, we're having our kickoff event in October as well. So it's a busy month for the health center in October.
Yeah.
And and that'll be probably a 3-year project. But we've teamed up with some great partners, community partners, and federal partners to really move this project forward. For the residents in Middletown, it's great. As you know, Dr. Sara, most of our patients walk in our locations. So Middletown is the same, and for them to be able to walk to the facility and have everything in one building is going to be fabulous. I think it also goes along with the Healthy People 2020 as a federal qualified community health center. That's one of our goals, is to meet the Healthy People 2020, and the O&W will help us do that.
Very nice. Now, what's the event that's going on in October with the O&W project?
We've actually sent out 100 invitations to business partners, community leaders, and our state and assembly people.
Great.
Everyone to talk really about the O&W. We're going to actually have lanterns from the O&W when it was originally in service. So that is very cool. We're actually going to have a miniature O&W set of the building up, and we're very, very excited. I think it's really just an opportunity for our CEO, Teresa Butler, to talk about what our plans are. It's an interesting project because not only we're trying to restore the historical part of the railroad, we're bringing medical care.
Exactly.
So,
and to have it all under one roof. I mean, like we were just talking about how it's just a one-stop shop with having people walk there. It's great.
Yes, exactly. So we have a large amount of people invited to come to listen, hear, and actually share their stories. We've heard so many people talk about the O&W. They took their driving lessons there. They got married there. They had dance parties there. There's just so much information. So we want to gather all that information to make it really a community project.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, I know you brought up Washingtonville. Is that a new site for us?
That'll be a new site for us. Actually, we just got our federal approval today.
Oh, great.
So that was great news. We still have some more to do administratively before we can open the doors.
And what services are going to be provided there?
We're going to be providing pediatrics, internal medicine, and women's health.
Oh, great.
We're also looking, once we open, then to expand for behavioral health and nutrition as well. Because it's really the whole body we need to take care of.
Oh, yeah.
And We do have a location secured already. We do have some staff already hired for the facility,
Right.
and but we will definitely have a big grand opening, and excited
good.
for that.
Good. And I know you mentioned Montgomery. I'm not very familiar with that aspect of MCHC. So what's offered there, just so our listeners can know?
Sure. Our Montgomery facility is focused on women's health, and so we do OB/GYN services as well as OB and GYN services. We do both in our Montgomery office. And Pine Bush facility as well. We have internal medicine, pediatrics, and women's health. That facility is also going to undergo a renovation to make it.
Nice. So there's a lot of stuff going on at MCHC.
A lot of stuff going on. And that was also a federal grant that we applied for and we received. And very excited about that project as well.
Oh, good. And so now at Pine Bush, it's pediatrics and internal medicine?
And women's health
and
as
women's
well.
Health.
Yes.
Oh, great. So another one-stop shop.
Yes. Our goal with Pine Bush actually was to bring dental as well. We weren't able to with this grant, but we will keep applying and keep pushing forward and hopefully bring dental. Affordable dental care, especially today, is really
absolutely.
tough. And we noticed that a lot of Orange County employers aren't able to offer dental insurance. So we've seen tons and tons of working people coming to our dental facility, and we're excited about that, and we know the need is there.
Right. Well, touching on that, now, if someone did not have dental insurance and they wanted to use one of our facilities, now, how would that work? How would they be billed?
Sure. We have a sliding fee scale that we utilize at the health center, and that's based on your family size and also your family income. And you bring in your information at the front desk, and then the front desk staff will discuss with you how payment is made and what the cost will be. But we're very reasonable, very affordable.
That's great to offer that.
And we provide quality care, which is most important.
Because even with having dental insurance, some dental visits are extremely, extremely pricey. So that's amazing to have.
Yes. Yeah. No. And dental health, as you know, is so important, and we're really excited to be able to offer that.
Okay,
service.
Great. Well, thank you, ladies, for being here with us today. I am excited to see you both at the 5K, 10K. I just have to work up some courage. I know the hubby's going to do it, so I'll be there at least as a cheerleader.
Okay.
But maybe you'll see me walking the sidelines. We'll have to see. But thank you so much for being here, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Now's the time in our show for our email questions of the week, and this week we have 2 emails that we're going to answer for you. So the first one comes to us from a Sparrowbush parent, and they write, "My youngest son, now 22, still lives at home. Our house rule is he can't have his girlfriend over to the house during times when we are away. Are we archaic on this? Please advise." Okay, well, as he lives in your house, he is subject to your rules no matter what they may be. If he would like more freedoms, a good compromise is having him contribute to rent, food for the house, utilities, etc., as he is at an age where, if he was living independently, he would be responsible for those expenses. But ultimately, regardless of whether you feel archaic or not, and regardless of whether or not he's contributing to the household, it is your house. So whatever you say goes, and therefore your son should have to respect your decision. I hope that helps answer your question. Our second question comes to us from a Matamoros mom, and she writes, "My 5-year-old was recently diagnosed with asthma, and lately he has been using his inhaler 2 to 3 times a week. I know flu season is rapidly approaching. Should he receive the flu vaccine? We've always opted out of the vaccine in the past, but now I'm not so sure what to do." Well, this is a great question, and one we receive in the office all the time. The major groups who are affected most by influenza are your very young, your elderly, and those with chronic conditions. Now, for kids, and this is for children of any age, this is asthma, diabetes, whether type 1 or type 2, HIV, and other immunocompromised conditions. Therefore, for your son, the flu vaccine is strongly recommended. Now, the flu vaccine in general can be given as young as 6 months, and keep in mind, if it's your child's first time receiving the vaccine and they're under the age of 8, it is a series of 2 vaccines that are separated by 1 month. Each year after, they would then receive 1 vaccine per year unless a new requirement does emerge. So I hope this helps to answer your question, and as always, I encourage you to talk to your pediatrician. For those of you who need flu vaccines, we do have them currently available at our Middletown Community Health Center site right here in Port Jervis. Again, we're located at 140 Hammond Street, Port Jervis, New York, where we do take walk-ins. For those of you with further email questions, please feel free to email me at drsara@middletownchc.org. That's DRSARA@middletownchc.org. I'd like to say a thank you again to both Robie as well as Sybil for being here to discuss MCHC as well as the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, including the upcoming 5K and 10K event that'll be held on October 13th. I hope to see you all there. And as always, have an active and healthy week ahead. And I'll see you again next time. Thank you.